Hello everyone, this is Cindy, and we're going to attempt to make these pockets. It is string art, and years ago I had a friend that was an art teacher at the school I was at, and she did string art projects with her kids, and I thought it was just so cool. And I think I went down 1 hour once and made one. It was a Christmas tree, and I framed it and put it in in the library for the kids to see. But anyway, she gave me some of the patterns just to have, and so I was looking through them, and I thought, that would make a cute pocket, because you can cut it out. You can cut it out at a triangle shape, or you can cut it square, whatever, and you can have that be your pocket, or you can also have a little tag down up in this mesh here. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but as you can see, I haven't cut these out yet. I just did those last night, and I secured my strings with washi tape, and I might glue them down better if I was putting them in a journal. But anyway, so I thought this is an easy pattern I can show you and give to you guys, not as complicated as some of these other ones for like the Christmas tree and stuff. So anyway, let me show you what the pattern looks like. It looks like this. It's just an L. Yeah, we'll call it an L. And you have 16 dots down and 16 dots across, and they have them numbered 1 through 32. And this is what the design's supposed to look like. So this part, I thought that's something you can do on your own, because that's what I did here. Because I think when the kids did it, she made copies of this and they glued it to the back of their paper, because you do the work on the back and then your design's on the front. So I think that's how she did it. But I thought this is one you guys don't have to have the pattern. So let's try it. And let me get rid of this notebook. Okay, the things you find, right, when you're looking for something else. So let's concentrate on this. I'm using cardstock, so it's fairly thick, because if you had a thin paper, it's going to, buckle. And it kind of did a little here. You can see I pulled them too tight, and it kind of bowed a little. But if I was to glue that down, it would straighten right out. So that's not a really big issue. Okay, what I did, take a marker, and don't worry, because this is the back side, right? And I just put my ruler down, and I used a clear ruler because I can see through it, and I kind of used the lines here to mark it straight. So I lined up like right here. I think maybe you could see that. If not, let me put it on the white one. Right here, like where the 2's at and the 3's at and the 4's at, that line. I'm using that on the edge of my paper. And I'm just putting most of the ruler up so that, here, let me do this. Well, but we need another white piece. I'm going to need that one I just had, so let me grab a piece of cardstock out from under my desk. I have a supply of white there. Oh, that's better. Okay. So now I'm going to line the ruler up along those ends of those lines. And I put most of the ruler up because I don't know how far up I need to go. I'm not going to count yet, so I'm just going to also make one of those lines be right on the bottom. It's not really this complicated. You'll figure it out if you want to do it. So I put the 9 line right on the bottom, so that way I know I'm straight, okay? And then I'm going to start a 1/4 inch above that, so I have a little bit of room here. And I'm going to try to keep it, well, hang on. I better go a little further than that. Let me just go up a 1/2 inch. That way, since these lines are a little further in, I don't want the bottom to be wrong. I know that may not make sense, but come up about a 1/2 inch and put a dot, and every 1/4 inch put a dot till we get to 16. So there's 1, 2, 3. Am I on frame? And do I need to zoom in? Let me see if I can zoom in. It might cut us off, but I'll try it. There we go. Maybe you can see. It's kind of hard to see the black dots on the green, but maybe you can see what I'm doing. So I've got 3. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I'm going to turn around and do the same on the bottom. And I'm just going to kind of line it up so I have about the same distance off the bottom of my paper. Those lines off the bottom, and I'm going to start about the same 1/4 inch from that. So I might scoot it down just a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, if I wanted to, I could number these because it won't show. And it might be best to do that the first couple of times you do it. So I'm just numbering them 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I won't count anymore. All right, then we got 31 and 32. Okay, now we're ready to do some work. All right, I put my pen up, all this over here. All right, and I took a really long string of, in this case, red embroidery floss, and I'm thinking about trying one with crochet cotton. I think it'll have a different look because, you know, I've got all 6 strands of the embroidery floss, and it looks a little looser as far as the threads. So anyway, we're going to try it with embroidery floss. No, this is embroidery floss. We'll try it. I'm going to try it later with crochet cotton, crochet thread, and then I will put a picture at the end of this video. All right, let's talk about what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go down with our needle at 1 and then come up at 17, and then we'll go down at 18 and up at 2. And basically, if you want to take a screenshot of this pattern, go ahead and do it. But basically, it's like every other number: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and then 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. And the same thing on here. So hopefully you got that. And I'm just going to set that to the side so I can remember. So I'm going to go down, and I don't bother punching the holes ahead of time. It probably would save time maybe, but I don't know. I'm going to go down at 1, and I have put a knot in this thread, so it's going to be right there. Then I'll come up at 17, and I'm going to poke my hole from the top, but then I'm going to come up from the bottom. So I'm just poking holes as I go. And then the pattern we have to remember is, you think, oh, I'm going to go back up there. No, you go down to the next one. So we're going down at 18. Oh, can you see that? Because I zoomed in. Nope. Okay, let me zoom out just a little bit. Ooh, wrong way. Okay. Try not to make it too thick. Now we're going to go down at 18, which is right next to where we just came up. So down at 18. And then we go up at 2. So once again, I'm going to poke my hole at the top and come up through number 2. And I'm trying to pull it fairly tight on the back, so I don't want it loose. All right, now we go down at 3, which is just right next to where we came up. And we're going to come up at 19, which is way down here. So once again, I'm poking my hole at the top, and up. And I'm going to pull it fairly snug on the back. Down at 20. And up at 4. Down at 5. And up at 21, down at 22, and just skipping a step there, up at 6, right here, down at 7, up at 23, just make sure I'm staying in frame. Okay, down at 24, up at 8, down at 9, and up at 25. I'm getting close to the end of my thread. See how far I think I can go. I think I can go one more time. So we'll go down at 26 and up at 10. And then that puts our end at the bottom. I'm on the back, so we can, I had the washi tape here. Yep, washi tape it down. I mean, you can try to put a knot in it, but you're gonna have to get it right up against that paper. And to me, that's, I don't know how easy way to do that, so I'm just gonna tape it down for now. Okay, I had more thread ready to go. And I just pinch mine and then thread it. And then we're gonna, since we're going down, we can put a knot in it again. So I didn't even think about my terrible fingernail polish. Looks terrible. Okay, we came up at 10, right? Up at 10. So now we'll go down at 11. And up at 27. You guys obviously could be fast forwarding through this if you want. Oops, 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 oops. My knot wasn't big enough. It came through. Okay, we'll start that over again. Down at 11. Okay, that's better. Up at 27. Down at 28. Up at 12. Oops. Everybody stay in their place. Okay. Down at 13. Let's see. Up at 29. Ah, come on. There's always going to be one hole, right? Okay, up at 29, down at 30. Getting close. Hope my thread will last. Up at 14. Down at 15. Up at 31. Okay, down at 32. Last one. Up at 16. And then we're just going to take our end and not lose our needle. Tape it down again. And then that's what it looks like. So it's not a bad little project. Doesn't take a lot of time. And we can have a little pocket here if you wanted to, or just cut it, like I said, in a square, or you can cut it in a triangle and have it in a pocket, and this can just be the design. So, okay, I'll put this here again so you know how to go up and down, and hopefully you'll remember the pattern was 16 dots up, 16 dots across, and I spaced them a 1/4 inch between. Okay, 16 down, 16 across, 1/4 inch between. So anyway, hopefully this might be a project you want to try. And if you have any questions, ask me in the comments and I'll try to clarify it. So anyway, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Okay, just a quick recap. I decided to do a little video instead of pictures. Here is the embroidered floss one we did. And on this side, I did it with the crochet cotton. And I really like the crochet cotton best, I think, because it's more sleek. And this is, oops, hang on to it. I don't know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And if you really would needed a certain color, because when I was digging for my crochet cotton, all I could find was red. I mean, not red, blue and white. So, yeah, I like this one. I like both of them. Now, I did it with yarn. And I'm not so happy with yarn. Well, one thing, it puckered a little or pulled, and that I'm sure is probably me and pulling it too tight. And once it's glued down, you won't know. It'll stretch it back out. But this is, it's fuzzy, and it's not my favorite. You can't really see the design as well. But I needed purple, and I saw this, and I thought, yep, it might work, because believe it or not, I need purple for Christmas. I might try it again with something else, but this was a real fuzzy yarn. So, I don't know, it's just whatever your personal taste is. Now, I went ahead and cut these two in pocket shapes, and this would be like a regular square pocket. You know, have a pocket here. I do believe I like this shape better, and I do believe I would like it if I didn't have as much here. So I think I'll go back and I did an inch away from the end here. I think a 1/2 inch is fine, and then just cut it up. And yeah, so that's what it looks like as a pocket. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I give you some options if you want to try it. Yarn versus crochet cotton versus embroidery floss. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.